Tonight on CTV News at 5.
When you get that list asking you to spend $75 to $150, that can really hit people where it hurts.
Helping kids thrive, how a community program is helping kids start the school year on the path for success.
You know, being around for 143 years, we must be doing something right.
A family tradition since 1884. We'll explore the events and activities at this year's Halifax County Exhibition.
But you know, it doesn't hurt to try something new. So I was like, okay, I'll try engineering.
Hands-on learning, a skills trade camp is inspiring youth to explore future careers in construction.
Partly cloudy and foggy tonight with a mix of sun and cloud ahead for Thursday.
Live from the Maritimes News Center, this is CTV News at 5.
Good evening and welcome to CTV News at 5. I'm Suzette Belliveau. Maria is off today. Thank you so much for joining us. First at 5 tonight, packing for success. Back to school can be exciting, but for many families, it can also be financially stressful. A community program is helping hundreds of students head back to class with confidence. CTV's Emma Convey visited the team as they distributed backpacks today, and she joins us with more. Emma.
Hi, Suzette. Yes, it felt like back-to-school shopping at the Halifax Forum today, watching parents, kids, even some grandparents picking up backpacks full to the brim with school supplies. Hundreds of backpacks for hundreds of children in need. This is Parker Street Food and Furniture Bank's busiest day of the year.
Our goal is always to do 1,000. This year we had about 300 applications, which translated to about 950 backpacks going out today.
It's for their annual back-to-school program, sending hundreds of families home with all the school supplies their kids will need for success come September. The team at Parker Street starts with school supply lists that highlight what each grade requires. Then each backpack is filled with the right items.
Primary, you get some notepads, crayons, pencils, erasers, scribblers, the actual backpack. Some years, if it's available, we'll add in like a lunchbox or something.
Throughout the room, gratitude was expressed from families who left with backpacks.
I take back school and help for my children.
I come today for take a backpack for children. It's good. I thank you very much.
Those at Parker Street see the difference it makes and know the need far too well, serving about 400 people a week at their food bank alone.
A lot of people are just getting by as it is. So when you get that list asking you to spend $75 to $150, that can really hit people where it hurts, especially if they've got multiple kids.
This program also gets many businesses involved every year. Those at Sherwin-Williams Paints in Halifax had a barbecue earlier this summer that raised enough money to supply 27 bags full of supplies.
Children are important, and if they don't have the right supplies, then they don't get to succeed at school. So we want to help the next generation to succeed.
I need help to school. Yeah, is in Canada and Halifax expensive.
Community support that goes beyond the backpack. And what a difference that will make for so many, and for groups and individuals looking to support the team at Parker Street. Anyone is encouraged to volunteer with them at any time of the year, because the need is always great. Suzette.
It sure is. Thank you so much, Emma. That is CTV's Emma Convey in the newsroom for us tonight. All right, we're going to turn things over to Todd Battis and the 6 o'clock news team to see the latest on the trade talks. Todd.
Yes, that's been all the talk today, hasn't it, Suzette? Could Canada and the U.S. be close to a deal aimed at thwarting U.S. President Donald Trump's threat to impose hefty tariffs on a range of Canadian products? Well, there appears to be movement, but many Maritimers say they want to see the fine print before they get too excited. We'll talk about that at 6. Police in Moncton promising a more concerted effort to tackle open drug use in the coming weeks. It's become a big problem in the downtown area in particular. Businesses have been very vocal about wanting something done about it. Police are listening. We will hear the plan to clean up the streets in the hub city. Also tonight, meet Halifax's new fire chief. She's the first woman to hold the job, but Darren Reetsey isn't making much of that, saying she's a leader first and she's got a lot of work to do. We'll hear her priorities when you join us tonight at 6 o'clock. Let's hear from CTV Meteorologist Caleb Mitchell in the Weather Center. He's going to tell us why we all have frizzy hair today.
It's because of the high humidity, of course,
Muggy,
Todd.
muggy.
Sure is. And for those who are finding level of humidity uncomfortable, there's a little bit of relief in the forecast, but it gradually arrives into the Maritimes Thursday, Friday timeframe. So that means that this evening, it's very muggy around the region, and the muggy conditions expect to continue for tonight. In some cases, for parts of the Maritimes tomorrow. Here's a look at the current temperatures right now. Mostly sitting around the low to mid 20s, except for some warmer temperatures for parts of New Brunswick, including in and around the Fredericton area, sitting at around 29. Now, it's northern and western areas of New Brunswick right now that actually have the most comfortable humidity levels, and because of that, their humidex values are only up a couple of degrees off of what the actual temperatures are. In the meantime, though, as you get to the south of New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island and Nova Scotia, you can find the humidex is actually making it feel several degrees warmer than what it is, and that's where we find those dew point temperatures up to around the high teens and low 20s, which is about the point many people start to find it a little bit more uncomfortable. Taking a look at the winds right now around the Maritime region, a little bit variable in direction, but on the lighter side as well, being sustained in most cases 10 to 20 kilometers per hour with a few gusts up between 30 and 40, including one at the Sydney airport right now at 48 kilometers per hour. Over on radar and satellite, we have had a few areas of showers for today. We've had some spots as well where the cloud cover broke to some sunshine when the sun shone through, feeling very warm and muggy. Still a chance of a couple isolated thunderstorms moving into northern and western areas of New Brunswick through the first part of this evening. I'll have an update on that and more on the forecast for the end of the week when I'm back a little bit later on. Suzette.
Thank you, Caitlin. We'll check in with you again soon. All right, CTV and the PEI International Shellfish Festival have teamed up for our Shellfish Lovers Getaway Contest. One lucky viewer will win 2 weekend passes, tickets to Feast and Frolic, 500 shellfish bucks, a 4-night stay at the Arts Hotel, and a $300 gas card and more. To enter, go to ctvatlantic.ca and follow the contest prompts or scan that QR code on your screen right now. You can enter once per day until Saturday at 5 p.m. and the winner will be announced August 28th. Well, still to come, Caitlin's all-important weather forecast, and up next, we're off to a summer camp that's inspiring youth in this story.
I'm Brianne Foley in Halifax, where some youth are getting tricks of the trades. We'll have that story coming up tonight on CTV News at 5. When young people need someone to talk to, Kids Help Phone is there. Grab your golf clubs and support mental health in your community. Join the Kids Help Phone Golf Classic September 24th on the links at Brunello. To get involved, go to kidshelpphone.ca.
Welcome back. Well, young people interested in the trades are getting real-life experience during a special summer camp in Nova Scotia. It's a chance for youth to safely explore possible career opportunities, all while learning and having fun. CTV's Brianne Foley takes us there.
It's all about hands-on learning for these youth.
I think this camp is really helpful. It gives you life skills that can help you throughout your life.
The Nova Scotia Apprenticeship Agency's Skills Trades Camp is a free week-long program that allows experimental experiences for young people across the province to explore skilled trades.
Some of the activities that the youth get to do at our Skilled Trades Summer Camp is our carpentry wooden toolbox. They also get to build a copper pipe stand, which they actually solder. They get to do our construction build kits.
Because my brother, he came here for a school thing, and he said he liked it. Probably getting to make stuff in the hands-on experience.
Just building stuff. Thought that was pretty cool. I liked the soldering and welding one.
I wanted to try out something new, and so my parents signed me up for this, and I thought it was a really great opportunity.
Organizers are hopeful this camp will inspire participants to choose a future career in the trades.
We're really trying to help break down and help individuals understand where the opportunities might be for them to pursue skilled trades in construction.
This is a really great opportunity for something in the future and get really prepared.
While this week is all about learning and having fun, many of these students are keeping trades top of mind as they start to plan their career paths.
We're built on trades, and so being able to say, how do I help fix a house, build a house, be part of building hospitals, be part of building energy centers, be able to then look at different parts of the world and be part of a nuclear facility, things of that nature. This has really given them the insight into, wow, I didn't realize all these occupations exist.
It really goes a long way when they can do something hands-on. They feel involved and they feel like they get to leave a little piece of them behind.
I think you should try this camp out because it's really helpful. And if you are interested in trade, it can help you out a lot.
There are over 30 summer camps across the province that are available for free, a hands-on opportunity for many to learn the tools of the trade. Brianne Foley, CTV News, Halifax.
Certainly a wonderful opportunity, Kaylin.
Looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, great. But you know what? It wouldn't be a pleasant day working outside today with the mugginess. Woo.
I'm sure anybody who's working outside wouldn't mind if the humidity came down a little bit, and it will, but not until the end of this week, which means it's going to be pretty stuffy out there for both tonight and even some lingering humidity in the region tomorrow. We're looking out here, though, at the Canada Game Centre in Halifax, where it was a cloudy, foggy start to the day. A few showers move through, a couple sunny breaks as well. I'll have more in the forecast coming up after the break.
Well, when was the last time you felt this kind of pure joy? A wildlife sanctuary in Ontario posted this. Two of their black bears, Cap and Marie, having a very good time, rolling through and digging through a big pile of wood shavings. Apparently, it's one of their favorite enrichment activities, and time may be running out for them to do this sort of thing, as soon they'll be released back into the wild. Very, very cute. Now, Kaylin, whether you are in the wild today or perhaps out for a walk at a park, it's muggy. We're feeling it in here.
Yeah, I was just thinking, you know, I worked at a sawmill basically through my teens and into my early to mid-20s. I've had my fill of wood shavings and wood chips.
Fair enough.
I'm glad the Bear Cubs were enjoying it.
Fair enough.
Let's take a look at our sunrise and sunset times. And for that, we're going to go to a cloudy view over the water for today. And as Suzette mentioned, it was a muggy day for a good portion of the region. We're waiting for more of a widespread shift in the wind direction to really reduce that humidity. And that is going to be coming up gradually as we make our way through the end of this week, basically Thursday into Friday time frame. All right, let's take a look at what's going on our weather systems map. So barometric pressure is a little bit towards the lower side now. The cloud cover did break to some sunny breaks for parts of the Maritimes today, areas of New Brunswick and western areas of Nova Scotia, where the sun did shine through a bit. You really felt that combination of warm temperatures and humidity. We're in some muggy air right now because we're in between a couple of weather systems. There's a low pressure system and an extended weather front that's sitting off towards the west of us, and off towards the east there's an area of high pressure. And in between the two, the flow of humid air is coming up the eastern seaboard of the United States right now and straight into the Maritime region. Taking a look at things on radar at the moment, we do have a scattering of some showers right now around eastern areas of Nova Scotia. Still a low chance of a shower this evening around Prince Edward Island. And then some showers moving into northern and western areas of New Brunswick, and those will be accompanied by a low chance of a couple of thunderstorms. Otherwise, as we make our way through tonight, it's going to be partly cloudy conditions with a lot of fog developing. Just like last night, a lot of fog around the region, and there may even be a little bit of patchy drizzle. And things will carry on like that into the start of the day for tomorrow. So if you're hitting the roads very early Thursday morning, just be aware that there's likely to be some areas of some reduced visibility. In fact, let's take a look at that forecast. You can see the expected fog in through the grays developing as we head through tonight into the start of the day for tomorrow, reducing that visibility across a good portion of the Maritime. So the fog will be thickest and most widespread around the Bay of Fundy coastline in New Brunswick and parts of the Atlantic coastline of Nova Scotia. As we move from the morning into the afternoon, though, that fog is expected to dissipate or at least retreat to parts of the coast, which will, of course, improve any low visibility. Taking a look at the rest of our timeline then through the day on Thursday, the afternoon should feature a mix of sun and cloud for all three maritime provinces. There will be a low chance of some spotty pop-up showers in the province of New Brunswick, and a few of those showers could persist into the first part of the evening. Taking a look at winds in the forecast for tomorrow, they're going to remain out of the southwest for both Prince Edward Island and Nova Scotia. Scotia, sustained 10 to 20 kilometers per hour with a few gusts between 20 and 40. More of a westerly wind direction, though, for the province of New Brunswick. And that means that the muggiest conditions tomorrow will be for PEI and Nova Scotia in that southwest wind. Humidity beginning to fall a little bit for the province of New Brunswick, and then there'll be a fall in that humidity region-wide as we head into Friday. Low temperatures in the forecast for tonight, mostly around the mid to high teens, a little bit cooler than that up around the northwestern corner of New Brunswick, and then highs in the forecast for tomorrow in that province, mid to high 20s for most communities, around the mid-20s for Prince Edward Island and many areas of Nova Scotia, with the humidity in the air, though, feeling high 20s and into the low 30s. Let's take a look at our weather watcher for tonight. And tonight's weather watcher is coming in from 9-year-old Jakari. And Jakari has sent us a drawing of being at the beach with the family. We've certainly had some beach weather this summer, no doubt about that. Thank you, Jakari. Great job. And weather watchers can come in anytime to CTV Weather Watchers, P.O. Box 1653, Halifax, Nova Scotia, B3J2Z4, or email kayland.mitchell@bellmedia.ca. Suzette.
Thank you so much, Kaylin. Well, police are becoming more concerned about tracking devices such as AirTags. They are meant to help people find lost keys, wallets, or even pets. But increasingly, police say the technology is being misused. CTV's Alexandra Hollick reports.
Whether they're attached to your keys or stored in your suitcase, smart trackers are designed to find your belongings in seconds. But in the wrong hands, they can be used for something far more sinister.
As a stalking device, by putting it in someone's purse or in their jacket or in a vehicle, and then tracking the motions of that individual.
The device is easy to get and doesn't cost much, but police warn it could put someone's privacy and safety at risk.
We could see it in criminal harassment cases where perhaps intimate partner violence may be an issue, or any type of person-on-person crime. It could be used in a situation where maybe a vehicle is being tracked to see when it's being unoccupied as an opportunity.
This is one example of just how small these smart tracking devices can be, and drivers are urged to check their vehicles for unknown tags regularly. This tracker could be found in here, behind here, in here, or under here.
When people are putting these things into a vehicle, they're not there for a long amount of time. They kind of want to be in and out quickly. So that's why it's anywhere that's quick accessible, but also hidden at the same time.
Sometimes your phone will notify you if an unknown tracker is nearby. As for where you can be tracked,
Geography doesn't really matter. That tag, is wherever it is, if it's placed on you, it can essentially follow you around the world.
If you do come across a tag, don't panic and don't touch it.
Pull over somewhere safe, somewhere well lit, somewhere where there's lots of people, and notify the police.
There could be information on there, or depending on where it was located, it helps the investigation.
A smart solution to try and stop bad actors in their tracks. Alexandra Hollick, CTV News, Kitchener.
Certainly some interesting and useful information. All right, coming up next, get the family together for this story.
I'm Vanessa right here in Middle Musquodoboit, where the 143rd annual Halifax County exhibition is kicking off. I'll have all the details still ahead on CTV News at 5.
Mornings with Aaron and Peter.
Hey, you can win $1,000 in under 60 seconds every weekday at 7.
That's when we play $1,000 Minute. Your chance to win $1,000 with us.
A huge agriculture and food expo is now happening in China. One of the highlights, or potentially literally the biggest highlight, is an enormous pumpkin. This one, 457 kilograms, or just a little more than 1,000 pounds. Imagine, it's a gourd that would definitely be appreciated by the late, great Howard Dill, whose family carries on the giant pumpkin growing tradition right here in our region. And keeping on with the agriculture theme, the 143rd annual Halifax County exhibition kicked off today. As CTV's Vanessa Wright shows us, thousands of people and animals are saddling up for an eventful weekend.
Everybody has a kind of favorite exhibition they go to. And of course, being around for 143 years, we must be doing something right.
The 143rd annual Halifax County exhibition is just getting started with lots to see.
It's cultivating communities is our theme this year for our exhibition, but it's really about families getting together, coming together and celebrating everything that the farmers work hard on all year long.
It's a deep-rooted tradition for the people of Middle Muscogobit and beyond, a time to showcase their wildlife.
They bring cattle, beef, Holsteins, horses, so they do all their exhibiting that they've been working so hard on for the year. You know, their trophy is coming here, showing off their animals and making them better, and promoting their farms as well, so people know where they go to when they know where the milk's coming from, where the beef is coming from, and stuff like that.
About 15,000 to 20,000 people are expected to attend this year, many of which are families who've been coming here for years.
We've been here for the last 36 years. We are from the community. We show our draft horses, our Percherons. This is Morgan, and she's getting ready to go out this week. It's always a big rush to get here, but we love doing it.
And at this exhibition, it's never too early to train your animals.
We do like jumping, we do karting, like racing with her, and we're gonna start teaching her to ride.
Besides the furry friends, there's no shortage of fun this year. They've added new rides to their amusement park and lots of food vendors.
Especially for a little village of Middle Muscogobit, this is huge, and it brings in people from everywhere.
The exhibition will wrap up on Saturday. Vanessa Wright, CTV News, Middle Muscogobit, Nova Scotia.
This is so fun. Who doesn't love a good old-fashioned country exhibition?
They're fantastic. I've got a little bit of a weather story related to an exhibition. One of the first instances where I really got interested in meteorology and weather was watching a thunderstorm in the distance while attending an exhibition. So there's a little tie in there, absolutely.
Oh, that's neat. They're going to have a lot of fun. How's the weather looking for the next few days when they have all their activities?
I was about to get into that. So if you're going this weekend to that exhibition, Saturday looks like it is going to be the best day. It looks like it will be a mix of sun and cloud. Humidity will be down a bit compared to what's going on now. However, on Sunday, that's when our next rainy weather system is moving in. It's rain in the forecast right now for the end of the weekend. So Saturday looks like the driest day. Sunday, though, you are going to have some wet weather to contend with. So we'll be talking more about that coming up in CTV News at 6. Also, how the end of this week is going to close out, which is going to be with a gradual fall in the humidity levels around the Maritime. So a little bit of a break, a little bit of relief headed our way. And then after that, we're into that weekend forecast.
Nice. Nice to see some good weather Saturday. I have a few friends playing in a softball tournament. So
well, there you go.
It's all set for them. All right. Thank you so much for joining us on this Wednesday. Your national news continues right now.